Alright guys, Henry here. Today we're going to do something a little bit more different today. As you may know, if you've seen my newest video, I got a lot of support from the last video. Like, holy shit. And that's kind of what I'm talking about before I go into the video. I just want to say thank you all for the support. That's, holy shit, that's so many people watching the video. So I just want to thank everybody who liked the video, who commented, or just viewed it in general. Thank you all so much. Alright, enough of that emotional crap, let's get into the video. Because the amount of people who watched the video, I actually got a fair few comments. And a lot of the comments were pretty much people saying what their own opinions on the characters. If you didn't watch the last video and you're new here, the last video I did was a video where I gave Overwatch characters Pokemon types. So for instance, I gave characters like Torbjorn Fire Steel because he's a mechanic and he uses molten lava and stuff like that. And in the video, I asked you guys to give me your own opinions in the comments. Please let me know in the comment section if you agreed on any of these, honestly. And a lot of you guys replied, so I thought I would make my own dedicated video just reviewing them, I guess. A lot of these comments I actually like, and some of them have interesting concepts that I wanted to talk about. Now, I did reply to majority of these comments, but I wanted to go more in depth with them. Let's get into the comments first. This first comment by BigManStan5144 says, Sombra should be Electric Ghost, as Ghost Ups are known to be mischievous, similar to how Sombra is portrayed. And I see your point. I did mention this while I was talking about Sombra in the last video. I guess Ghost, because, you know, she could go visible. But that's it. She's not really like as ghosty as like Reaper. That Ghost could work, but I don't know. It doesn't click with me. So I understand why you would give Sombra Electric Ghost, but I don't know. The Ghost part just doesn't click with me. This next comment, which I'm sorry if I get this wrong, by Jasrob, I'm sorry if I butcher that. He basically says that because I gave Anna poison, I should give Moira poison because of the whole corruption theme, which I didn't. I gave her Dark Fairy because of the whole like split between her healing and damage. And poison being the corruption, that's not really a good enough reason. It just makes sense to me for Dark Fairy. It just makes sense. James Simpson 3337 says, I personally give Doom Dark Steel with the ability to learn all punch moves through levels or TMs. Now this man knows his Pokemon stuff. And yeah, I 100%, I think Doomfist would learn like every like punch move, like every like elemental punch move. He would definitely learn all of them. And Dark Steel makes a lot of sense, you know, because the whole gauntlet and because he's evil. Yeah, I understand that. I even commented saying like fair. This next comment by Pearl Grey states that Zarya should be electric type because of her plasma, which is the same matter as electricity. And I won't lie, I'm going to take this one. If you did watch my video, spoilers, I couldn't give a second type to Zarya. I was thinking Steel, I was thinking Psychic, I was thinking Fairy. I couldn't think of another one, but Electric because of Plasma, that's perfect. Pearl Grey, you're a fucking genius, my friend. So yeah, Zarya is now going to be electric fighting. That also means that Zarya would have the same type combo as Doomfist. This next comment, which is by far one of my favourites, by Tail McNasty, is so fucking long. The first part of the comment states, haven't finished it here, but this is my list. And he gets every character and gives types that he thinks is going to be in the video that he hasn't watched yet. Actual fucking Chad. I kind of just want to go through all of them and just give me my own opinions on. So let's just start from the top. So I think he's watched the Diva part, considering that he put Steel Fairy and he agreed with it. So he has watched the first part. Then he gives Doomfist Fighting Electric. I also gave him Fighting Electric, so that makes sense. He gave Winston normal Steel, which I don't see. Normal, I guess, because he's just a normal animal. Steel, I don't know. Maybe because of the experiments, they had to put a bunch of metal parts into him? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know about that one. For Rita, he gave her Steel, which, fair play. For Ramatra, he gave Fighting Psychic, which I could see. Fighting makes sense, considering that, you know, he's got his, like, big buff mode. And he literally punches people. Psychic, on the other hand, also kind of makes sense. I mean, the orb that he uses, which is in his staff, I guess he's like some sort of psychic power he's using, I guess. So yeah, I understand it, but I think the dark part fits a little bit more better in my opinion, probably because he's very evil. which I won't lie, I kind of want to get rid of Steel and give him fighting now. Probably just because of that whole, it's a robot, so I just don't want to give it just Steel. So, do you know what? I'm going to change it. I'm going to give Ramattra fighting Dark. There you go. That is my new list. Thank you, Tail McNasty, for the idea. I will now steal it. For Wrecking Ball, he gave Steel normal, which I also gave, so that's okay. So he gave Sigma Psychic Rock. I'm not getting into it again. I've already went on an entire rant about it. If you want to know my opinion on that specifically, just go watch the video. For Junker Queen, he gave Fighting Steel, which I got, I guess, half right. I gave Junker Queen Steel, but I didn't give her Fighting, which Fighting does work with her. I still think it works with her, but I just like the connection between her magnetism. For Roadhog, he gave Normal Ground. Normal, I understand, he's just a fat bloke. Ground, I kind of get. The only reason why I wasn't going to give him is just there isn't that much of a connection. I guess because he's a pig, that relates to mud. And he literally has a skin that is him covered in mud. So that could be it. But I don't know. That's not good enough for me. Next is Zara, which he gave Psychic Fighting, which I understand. Psychic, Space Staff, Fighting, Strong Lady. For Reinhardt, he gave Fighting Steel, which I also agree on. Not that much on the fighting part, but I mean, fair enough, fair enough. He gave Malgo Normal Fire, which I actually kind of want to talk about. After watching my video, I'm disagreeing on what I gave Malgo, which I believe was Fire Dark. I'm keeping the fire part 100%. The dark part, I'm getting rid of. There isn't just that much I said about it. All I said was he's evil in it, and he's got like a creepy smile. Like that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah, you're right. Get rid of Dark. Sure, give him normal. Yeah, sure. I mean, like, there isn't that much to give him, so just give him normal fire at this point. Thank you, Tail McNasty, once again for the idea. I'm now stealing it. For Ash, normal fire, I guess I understand. She should not have the fire type. That's just my opinion. I already went over this with the Sigma part. Just sharp. For Cassidy, he gave ground normal, which I'm also going to steal because he is just a normal guy. Like, he doesn't have that much uniqueness about him, so giving him the normal type makes sense. And cowboys are normal, I guess. They're like a normal trope, so like they're a stereotypical trope in media, so it's kind of normal the way you think about it. So yeah, I'm also gonna give Cassidy ground normal. I think ground makes sense because he's cowboy, and normal because he's just a normal guy. For Echo Steel Flying, I also gave Echo Steel Flying. For Genji Steel Dragon, same. For Hanzo, he gave him normal dragon, which I gave dark because he was part of the Shimada clan, which I'm actually going to change that because another comment talks about it, but I won't get into it. I'm still going through this one. For Soldier, he gave him normal, which I guess because he's like the bog standard character you first play in Overwatch, but I think my one's a bit more better, honestly. For Soldier, he gave Steel, which I 100% agree on. I'm still not convinced about the fighting part, honestly. It makes it a bit more interesting, so still fighting. Now here's something I should address in the video. Venture. After making the video, a couple weeks after making the video, they announced that Venture is going to be the next character. So I actually got this wrong. As of right now, I'm recording this at 12 in the morning, trying to edit to this. And apparently I was wrong when I was making the video. Before it was uploaded, a couple of days before then, they announced the gameplay. They showed the gameplay trailer for Venture, and because of that, that is the reason why they are not in the video. Sorry to get that information wrong. I made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I do apologise. Anyway, back to the video. And because of that, they are not in the video. But I do want to give them a type. So I'm going to give Venture Steel Ground. It makes sense. They have a big drill gun. And obviously the ground part, considering that they go underground. They are literal chompers from Garden Warfare 2. They burrow, okay? So there you go. For Venture, Steel Ground. Alright, so for Junkrat, he gave Steel Fire. I don't know about the Steel one. It's not the best argument. I could see it, but I don't. For Farah, it's Fire Flying, which I understand. For Tracer, Psychic Electric. Now for the Psychic part, I don't 100% get, in my opinion. Probably because Tracer's whole thing is like she technically teleports, and that's what the psychic types usually do, and that's one of the moves that they can learn is teleport. So I guess so, but I kind of like my one a bit more better, considering that she acts similar to ghosts. For Reaper, Ghost Dark, which I also gave. For Bastion, Grass Steel, which I did mention grass for him, but he doesn't use grass as like a power or anything like Lifeweaver. So that's kind of the reason why I didn't give him grass type. For May, Ice, fucking obviously. For Torbjorn, Steel Fire, as I also gave. For Widow, Bug Poison, which I actually don't remember, but I think I gave Widow Bug Dark? So I'm going to make Widow a Bug Dark type. Not Poison, because she has like one move that poisons people. That's one of the reasons why I didn't give her it. Symmetra, Electric Steel, which I also gave. Sombra, Dark Electric, which I understand the Dark. She's part of talent and stuff, and she's a very untrustworthy person. So yeah, I understand. Which I kind of want to steal, actually. Sure, give her Dark Steel. That's interesting. I like it. For Anna, Fairy Poison, I also gave. For Kiriko, Fairy Normal. And I don't agree on this one. Normal? Nah, there's nothing normal about Kiriko. Ghost makes sense. A lot. That's just my opinion, considering that she literally has a ghost and she uses that protects her. Like, come on. For Baptiste, Steel Electric. I think in my video I didn't give him anything. No, I gave him normal fairy because I didn't have anything else to give him because he's so boring. Yeah. For Brigitte, he gave her Steel Fighting, which I also agree on. For Alari, Fire, which, yeah, I understand. I think the Psychic type also makes sense as well. For Lifeweaver, Grass Fairy, 100% agree on. For Lucio, Electric Flying. I understand the electric part because, like, speed and speed. But flying? Flying. Flying? 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 Flying! I don't get it. I don't get the flying part. Is it just me? I don't get it. Anyway, next they gave Mercy Fairy Flying, which, obviously. For Zen, Psychic Steel, obviously. And for Moira, Dark Fairy, which... yes, my friend, he also agrees with. And that's all the characters. So yeah, that was a lot. So thank you, Tam Nasty, for commenting that. That was beautiful, that was. Absolutely beautiful. And majority of them, I actually got some of them right. And he didn't even finish the video. So, fair play. And I also stole a couple of them as well. So remember when I was talking about how I should change the dark part of Hanzo? Well, because this comment says right here by Failed Tactician states that Hanzo actually left the Shimada and is now like a wandering Ronin now. And he thinks he should be dragon fighting, which I didn't know that much about the lore, so this is actually kind of new to me. Bruh. I actually didn't know he actually left the Shimada clan. So because of that, I may actually change him then. So yeah, let's change it right here, right now. Dragon fighting for Hanzo. Now, this next comment is my favourite, mainly because it's probably the most interesting one I think I've seen. Although the one with the shit ton of characters, yeah, I understand that one. And I really like this comment, so I'm 100% changing this character to this type. This comment by CureX states here, for Echo, it could be flying normal because she copies everyone, so you could say her base form is normal. Also a great video. Thank you. And also, very interesting. I like this. I like it. Now, there's actually a Pokemon that is kind of like this. The Pokemon that actually is similar to Echo is actually Kecleon with the ability Color Change, which allows Kecleon to change type to the attack that actually hits her, which is similar to Echo changing herself to another hero, which I really like. And again, like he said, because of her base form is normal, which is like the base type in Pokemon. It's like the most standard type in Pokemon. So not her main type is normal, but she can change that normal to any other type. I fucking love this comment, and yes, I'm changing Echo right here, right now to normal flying instead of steel flying. CureX, you're a fucking genius, my friend. This next comment by Sunnyside Splash 2016. It isn't an opinion comment, it just says, nice video, it's pretty cool. Thank you, my friend. Next comment is, and I hope I'm saying this right, Mr. Klaus Berdelou? I think I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I butcher that. I'm very dyslexic. P talks about how Venturers should be ground type, but they weren't part of the roster yet. This next comment by Sammy McCarrack, I hope I'm saying that right, I'm sorry. Sorry, I meant to say Sammy McCarrack 6509. Sorry for butchering your name, my friend. It's just mentioned how the video makes it think that Mad Pat is dead. If you know, you know. But I didn't mean it like he was dead. I just meant because he's leaving YouTube and just doing behind the scenes. You get the point. And the final comment is by Virtual5, if I'm saying that right, states that Hulk should be normal 100%. Fair enough, I understand why Hulk should be like normal type. That's really about it. And that was the video. That is the end of the video. I just want to say again, thank you for the support for the video. I really fucking mean it. And I also thank you all for the comments and stuff, even if it was just saying good video and stuff or anything. I just thank you so much. Also, sorry if this is a bit of a short video. I just wanted to just make like a bit of a short video because there isn't that much to talk about. I'm just looking at comments. So if you did enjoy this video, why not consider liking? If you want to see more content like this, subscribe. And if you want to get notified whenever I make a new video, hit the notification bell. That being said, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video.